Welcome to the Health Update. I'm Madison Kasper. Here with me is Dr. Aarti Raja, Mako Media's Science and Health Advisor. Welcome, Dr. Raja.
Thank you, Madison. It's a pleasure to be here.
Our topic today is the spread of Salmonella. Dr. Raja, what is Salmonella?
Salmonella is actually a bacterium, so it's a microorganism that is capable of causing an infection in human beings.
How is Salmonella transmitted?
Salmonella can be transmitted from one human being to another if they happen to eat food or food products that are contaminated with the bacterium.
What are the symptoms of a Salmonella infection?
The main symptoms would be fever. You would start off with a little bit of fever, followed by diarrhea and also abdominal cramps. And at times, the patient will also end up throwing up or vomiting is another symptom of the disease.
How does the spread of Salmonella directly affect college students?
So a college student could get a Salmonella infection if they happen to eat a product that is perhaps infected with the microorganism. So currently, Salmonella is making the rounds, or it's an issue right now because there are some food products out on the market that have been recalled in the recent past, mainly some kind of cured meats that they believe has the organism Salmonella in it. Now, if you inadvertently happen to buy that product and you didn't cook it really well, or you didn't throw out the package because you didn't see the warning label, and you ended up consuming that food product, then maybe you ingested Salmonella in the process, and that will end up making you sick.
How can Salmonella infection be prevented?
So you would have, the best way to prevent it is to cook your food, cook it well, and the idea is if you put it on a stovetop and you cook it, then you get rid of most of the bacterium that may be present on it. The other way would be is to constantly monitor, keep an eye out on what the central agencies like the FDA are telling us, and oftentimes they will put out a recall if there is a product that may have been tainted by the presence of a microorganism. And usually all the shops where we usually buy these products from, they will put out a notice on their shelves and say this product has been recalled, or they'll just take it off the shelf. So just paying more attention when you're buying these products is a good idea.
What foods are commonly associated with Salmonella?
Right, so the main foods that can be associated with Salmonella are usually food products that are people sometimes buy and don't cook them, but you can consume them directly. So for starters, it can be something like eggs. Of course, we end up cooking the egg, but then if you're not careful in how you handle eggs or how you handle your kitchen equipment that's been around where you were cooking with the eggs, that can be one. And the other, currently, Salmonella is a problem in these meat, like prosciutto, or these cured meats that are on the market shelves where people can just kind of open the package and just consume it. Some of these products right now, they say are contaminated with Salmonella, and so people are pulling some of these off the shelves of the markets.
Any last thoughts?
The main idea being, again, always, as a microbiologist, I would always say cook your food well before you consume it. And if you don't, then at least be aware of what is going on out there, and that pay attention to these kind of reports that come out, not to get alarmed by every single one, but sometimes it's a quick fix. Just cook your food, and if you're not cooking it, at least keep the area where you're making these foods clean. Wash your hands well with soap and water, and the same goes for the utensils and your kitchen countertop tables, things like that. Some basic cleanliness can be maintained, then for the most part, people can avoid these infections.
Thank you, Dr. Raja.
Thank you, Madison.
This has been the Mako Media Health Update. I'm Madison Kasper. See you next time.